Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Connor Chris, with the news today. I am sorry. We have a terrible thing that has happened recently. The recent deaths of members of the Justice League and, well, most, if not almost all, of the Avengers. The fact of the matter is, everything has gone to shit. I hope all of you stay safe. And, not to Wesley with the news. The news shuts off at, Mother's Milk's house with Izuku and Mother's Milk talking about what happened and what he said. Like, Mother's Milk knows why Izuku's doing this. He's sick of this corpo bullshit. Like, granted, Izuku worked for the establishment, but he was heavily anti-establishment. Like, he did it for the cash, and that was it. There was no other reason to. He has zero reason to give a fuck in the slightest. And since Izuku kind of just didn't care, like, Izuku shows some emotion. Like, when it comes to Mother's Milk and his daughter, like, Mother's Milk's daughter calls Izuku uncle. Like, that's the kind of relationship that is there. And since Izuku, like, set them up in Hawaii, he basically took over that part of the government. He took over Hawaii. Like, because why the fuck wouldn't he? He's setting two people there that he actually gives a fuck about. Frenchie and them are out of the country, so he doesn't really give a fuck there. But, like, he knows how many people are mad. I know he knows the fact that Teen Titans are fucking furious. Martian Manhunter's daughter, Superman's son, just like all this shit's happening. And almost immediately after, like, that broadcast, Ares was fucking offended. Like, so we're gonna turn back the hands of time a little bit, like, to after the podcast. Ares was fucking offended to beyond belief. He was fucking mad. Like, and it was apparent how fucking mad Ares was, because when Ares came down, he destroyed the other half of New York City. Like, and when Ares tried to step to Izuku, like, Gigantica and shit already knew that Ares would be coming and to not get involved. So they all just pulled back and they left, except for Izuku. And, like, Ares is filled to the brim with, like, he's been gorging himself for a long-ass time. And this shit filled him up a lot. Izuku, almost immediately during this, begins a fight with Ares. Now, this is a lot more difficult because Ares is a godlike entity. Now, Thor was, but Thor wasn't getting a fucking power boost from their own fight. Right? There was some fucking collateral damage from when he entered the location. Izuku's beating the shit out of him, sure, but he's still getting buffs mid-combat, which is annoying. All the way up until Izuku rips the helmet off of Ares and proceeds to bludgeon him to death with it. And then he's like, I'm not about to put this fucking retarded helmet on. This is a stupid fucking helmet. And, like, Doctor Doom knows the effects of it, of Ares' helmet. And he's like, yeah, no, you probably shouldn't put that on. We read up on this. We don't put that shit on. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna seal this in a pocket dimension, are we? Yes, we are. Like, we're about to fucking get another God of War. It's like, exactly. But, it's safe to say that, the gods of order are fucking mad. Because basically their conduit died and the helmet was taken. They tried to get it out. It wasn't responding. The helmet was not responding because of Izuku knowing the fact that little Mr. Doctor fucking Destiny having ass would be here. So he set up anti-magic shit that would only affect other mages. So he's like, haha, fuck you. But he puts the helmet, both of the helmets, in a specific pocket dimension that he made called Tartarus. Tartarus is self-fucking-explanatory. Tartarus is literally where he puts all the dangerous shit. Like, and Izuku knows better than to put that fucking helmet on. He's not stupid. Yeah, sure, he could have, I could have all the powers of the world, yay! And it's like, no. And then I'm gonna have to fucking be some fucking god's bitch? No. They're gonna have to kiss my ass. Like, that's the thing Izuku wants. He wants domination. On both sides, chaos and fucking an order. Because he knows, thanks to his mutual friend, that he cannot let either side win, no matter what the fucking cost. Izuku at this point in time has, to be honest, just had enough of people's shit. Trigon is fucking so mad. Like, you don't understand it. Like, what Izuku did... The fuck is this? I see. Izuku started an interplanar, interdimensional, inter-fucking-planetary war. With one action of killing all those people. There are a lot of people fucking mad at him. Like, granted, some people, most of them are heroes, but like, there are some villains that are like, okay, this cannot stand. Like, so bad, they have to call one of the most annoying motherfuckers to even fucking try to deal with it. To just try to deal with them. So, like, when Izuku is in Mother's Milk's house, just kind of chilling, and after, like, he's done, he's like, alright, see you later, man. He's like, yeah, peace. He opens the door, he walks out, he goes down, like, a single block to his car, and the windows are broken, and almost immediately he knows who fucking did it, because they fucking spray painted their stupid fucking symbol on the roof of his car. And he's just like, hey, buddy. It's just like, oh my fucking... And he just whips his left hand around and just slaps this person's head off. And the head just kind of lands there. And Deadpool is still talking like, fucking hell, that's rude. Like, just on all this shit. And Izuku's just like, oh my fucking god. Can I pay you to fuck off? Is that a probability? Can I do that? Is there any way that you will just fucking leave? Like, Eve, I own an entire fucking state. I will literally give you free times at the resort. I do not care. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, goddamn. Like, I don't give a fuck about the car. I give a fuck about you leaving me alone. Like, And we all know why Deadpool's here. Izuku can't fucking kill him. And since we're going off of comics, Deadpool already has the death curse on him. So he cannot die. And he's just like, oh my god. I need to talk to Thanos. I need to put my right foot up his ass, and I'm gonna need to make him take that shit off of you. Like, and he's like, nah, don't do that. We need to be friends, buddy. And then just Izuku disappears. And it's like, where the fuck is he? Which galaxy is he in? Like, and he's just basically walking down a fucking hallway, because at this point he has made multiple trips to places. He hasn't found where the fuck Thanos is, but he's mad enough to do just about fucking anything right now. And he's just like, oh my fucking god. I don't want to deal with him. Like, and then he like figures out where his fucking ship is, and he's like, oh thank god. Oh, thank God, I'm gonna just teleport there. There. And then he, like, tries teleporting there. And then nothing happens. Which makes his eyes go wide, and he's like, what the fuck? And he just starts trying to teleport there, kind of repeatedly. And he's like, this piece of shit put anti-magic. You know what? Fine. Fine, he wants to do it that way. Fine. Fine, he wants to do it that way. And he just kind of teleports. Like, on, like, out of Earth's orbit, and he's just looking around. He's like, oh, fuck, what direction is he in? Fuck. Whatever. And he just kind of pulls out a penny with a rune carved into it, and fucking hurls that shit. And he's like, Godspeed, penny. He just kind of goes back down. And it's like, oh, fuck, please, no one intercept that fucking coin. I fucking dare you to intercept that coin, I swear to fucking God. Like, meanwhile, on Hal Jordan's ship, ping! And, like, almost immediately, as Hal Jordan's, like, ship gets fucking, like, hit by a penny, like, Izuku appears there, and with the penny in his hand, and he's like, nah, fuck this. And he just almost immediately puts a hole right through the hole with his hands and just starts ripping that bitch apart. And he's just like, who was the asshole that just blocked my fucking... Oh, and he just looks down in there, and he just sees Lobo. And he's like, God damn it. And almost immediately, shotgun to the face, which ricochets and hits Lobo. Oh, directly in his face. And he's like, oh my fucking god. Can we not do this now? Now, and can you not fucking, like, drive in front of a fucking penny? Like, you fat bastard. And he just kind of throws the penny again. And it's like, I swear someone else to fucking test me. I swear to God. Meanwhile, Galactus eating some random ass planet. Ping! And Izuku teleports there. Galactus kind of just looks over. And, like, Izuku can't, like, Galactus can't tell if this is Doom or someone else that he's been hearing about through the grapevine. But he is not in the fucking mood. Like, and Galactus is like, Alright, are you gonna fight me right now? He's like, don't move your big ass head. And he just kind of, and Izuku just teleports on the opposite side, and I mean directly opposite, right? He's like, okay, so we were there, and there. And he throws the penny again. And he just says, alright, continue. And he just bounces. He disappears again. Like, he doesn't do anything. But, like, Galactus is just like, what? okay, that wasn't Doom. And it's like, okay. Because Izuku was like, I could probably steal the power cosmic. I don't need to. Who, at the very least right now. So, like, he hits something with the penny. He can't teleport to it for like 5 seconds. Teleports to it. And he's right next to the fucking Thanos' ship. And he's like, oh, thank God. Thank you, Iron Man. He just clicks a button on his hand. Flies over, puts a death charge right on the cockpit. And just explodes that bitch outwards. Causing Thanos to kind of, well, get sucked out into space. Ace a little bit, and he's like, oh, what the fuck? And then he just sees the person that he has heard oh so fucking much about. Like, the person that beat the shit out of the Avengers. And Izuku's like, I swear to God, if you don't take that fucking death curse off of Deadpool right fucking now, I'm gonna fucking commit things that will make what you want to do a literal fucking joke. And Doom feels how mad he is, like Izuku is, and he's like, this is new. Because, flashback, Izuku always found Deadpool mildly infuriating. All the way up until one day, and Deadpool almost killed him. Then he wanted Deadpool as a corpse so bad. And let's be real, fucking Izuku was one of those people that hold grudges, kinda. So, after an hour interval of Izuku just beating the shit out of Thanos, it's at this point to where, he has stomped a fucking significant mud hole in this man's chest, and he's like, where the fuck? How do you take it off? I'm not asking again. How do you take it off? Off, and he's like, he can't talk. Because Izuku got so fucking mad, he wasn't thinking, oh, he needs his jaw to speak. And he's like, motherfucker. And he just knocks him out. Out, and just starts, going through his ship, killing all of his people. And he's like, alright, I know it's here somewhere. There, I know I could do it. Where the fuck is it? And he's just looking for one of the stones he has. And he's like, oh, okay. Alright. Gotta do this shit kinda quick. So, what he does, he uses the time stone to fucking leap back in time all the way to where Thanos was about to curse Deadpool with undeath, basically, and Izuku just fucking disintegrated him. Thanos just kind of looks over his shoulder like, who the fuck? And almost immediately he gets disintegrated too. And he's like, alright, that's done. And then he just reappears. And then he realizes something. That was a different timeline. Motherfucker. And he just... That's like... know what, fuck it. I'ma heal you, and if you don't fucking tell me where and or how to turn this shit off, I will eat your soul. That's basically him talking to himself while Thanos is in a fucking bacta tank. This is basically what's happening. Izuku's just fucking pacing and shit, and he's like, no what? Fuck it, I'm gonna speed up time a little bit until this stupid ass is alive again. And he twists it. He goes all the way to where he's conscious. And he's like, all right, good. So he then grabs Thanos again. Do you want to go for a round 2? And he's like, oh, no. No, God, no. No. Oh, like, Thanos is just not in the mood. He's just in a fucking tizzy right now. And he's just like, how do I undo it? I just undid it, fucking leave. And it's like, oh, really? Oh, no, you're coming with me now. I need to make sure you fucking know. Oh, that he's dead, and I will eat his soul. And it's like, what? Why didn't you say so before? And he just pulls Thanos close. Because I didn't fucking want you to. So shut the fuck up. Stop asking questions. Or I swear to God, I will kill you and make sure that you are in an infinite fucking death loop. If I need to, I will steal Darkseid's booster seat just to make it happen. Like, and like, when that's figured out by Thanos, it's like, yeah, okay. Okay, no more okay. Like, Thanos knows, like, this is no longer Doctor Doom. This is someone else. Like, and as soon as he comes back, like, Deadpool, like, comes back, regrew his head, Izuku comes back and he's like, hey, yeah, I heard you wanted to have relations with Death. Death from this prick. And, like, there's a barely conscious Thanos in his hands. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Izuku beat the shit out of him again. Because he wanted to. And, then proceed to, kill Deadpool. Like, just eviscerate every single cell. Just, he's gone. He didn't even eat his soul. Because he wanted to piss off Thanos, and he just kind of teleported Thanos back to his ship. Bloodied, bruised, and fucking nearly dead. Like, and Izuku just stretches like, ugh. Alright. That's a day for me. I'm gonna take a fucking nap. Like, that's one of those to where he, like, teleports his car back home to, like, a body shop. He's like, fix this, please, thank you. Just teleports home. And that's where we're gonna end it. Hope all of you have enjoyed. And, yeah. Shit's gonna be a lot more fight scenes. Because I thought I was gonna be... Well, actually, no. There's might still be a fairly long series. But, yeah, no. Hope all of you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. All that sellout shit. But, yeah, bye.